Hey, what's poppin'? This your boy Jay the Comedian. How y'all doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing just simply spectacular because I finally did it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And I know I'm not that funny. I'm just naturally not that funny. But just now you have the ability to go and check me out if you want to. You can get your JW stuff here and you can get my comedy stuff there. You got that? Yes, so I decided to go with the name Jay's Comedy Corner. And yeah, that's it. It's youtube.com backslash Jay's Comedy Corner. And yeah, that's it. If y'all want to join, come on and join. You know what? I'll even put it in the comment section to make it easier to find. Look at the comment section right now. Watch this. YouTube.com. Don't forget the S is J's with the S. You know what I mean. Comedy Corner. There we go. Did you do it right? YouTube.com. I was typing quick, boy. Ooh, I got them Skittles. Yes, there it is. If you guys want to come join my new comedy channel, I would be very, very appreciative. Now that I'm looking at the screen, I can see my background, and yeah, that's messy. Whatever, man. How y'all doing? It's quarantine, so we can hang out, right? Monica, how you doing? What you up to? I'm just at the house chilling, bored. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get online with my XJW brethren and see how everybody doing. How y'all doing? What y'all up to, huh? You nosy, huh? What y'all doing? What you doing over there? What you doing? Anyway, yeah, man. I've been working on. I'm still doing my comedy stuff. I'm just waiting for this quarantine stuff to be over with. You know what I mean? So then I can finally record it. I got one more thing I have to do, but after that, I'm ready to go. You know, my comedy special is ready. It just needs to be recorded now. You know. Hello from New York. Hey, my wife from New York. How you doing, New York? How y'all doing out there? Boy, y'all hate when people sneeze and don't cover up y'all mouth in New York, boy. That's you get punched in the face. You do that in New York. I'm doing okay locked down in Boston. Yeah, I think everybody locked down right now. We all experiencing a little prison, you know what I mean? But anyway, did y'all, Monica and Fade Back to Life, did y'all subscribe to my comedy channel? My brand new comedy channel, Jay's Comedy Corner, in the comment section. Anybody joining the chat right now, let me know you signed up for my comedy channel. Let me know you done it. Leave and come back if you need to. But just definitely subscribe to my new comedy channel. I truly would appreciate that. You sub, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. So that's pretty much it. I wanted to just see what y'all was doing today and talking about, and I wanted to get up with you. So far my day's been. I've been finding myself like on social media a lot more, just trying to figure out like what's going on in the world and what everybody's been thinking about, and it's been a little, it's been kind of eating at me, like just to see how people don't trust nobody no more, and people are like fighting each other, and people are not putting their best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really been like rubbing me wrong lately. And this is the time where, if you are at home, right, especially if you XJW, this is a time where you can really look into yourself. Something that I did that I'm not usually not like good at is basically sitting back and just really collecting my thoughts. That's something I just recently really started to do, and it helps. It's weird because I'm like sitting back and just thinking. That's dumb. But no, it actually helps. Oh man, thanks, Monica. Yes. You gonna go and then come back? Okay, cool. I see you when you get back. When you after you, yeah. Okay. Anyway, but what was I saying? But yes, to sit back and actually collect your thoughts, actually get your mind right. You know what I mean? That really helps you when it comes to like your goals and stuff like that. It helps a lot. Like it's crazy. I usually have my best thoughts and my best ideas when I first wake up and inside of the shower for some real for some weird reason. When I take a shower, it's something about the like you I think it's my senses being deprived. Like the water is kind of loud, you can't really hear great what's going on outside. And then especially when like the water goes over your face, you gotta close your eyes, you gotta just really be one with your thoughts. I think that kind of has like a real thing to it, you know? I don't know if you guys ever try that, but yeah, check it out. Hey Jay, how's it going, hon? Pate Bay, what's up? I'm good. I just started my new YouTube channel doing my comedy. So can you go over there and subscribe? You probably did already. I don't know. If you haven't, no pressure, no pressure. A little pressure. Not a lot of pressure, but some pressure. But I was talking about like using this time to really like make a mission and go for it. Like I feel when this is up, when everything is up, when we can like go freely outside, when you can go and live the life we've been used to living for so long, when we get back to that, there's going to be a ton of opportunities out there. A ton of opportunities. Like everybody's going to be hiring. Everybody's going to want to go out. Everybody is going to want to just break free. You know what I mean? Like all this pent up, like just fun that wants to be had by everybody, and just all this freedom that wants to be enjoyed by everybody. There'll be a ton of opportunities out there for you to make money and take risks, and like it's just to try something JW stuff. I know it. I have no doubt. I have huge problems. Like I will sit back and come up with 100 reasons as to why I shouldn't do something before I just do it. And it's from being a JW, I know it. I'm not down there at all. Being in the moment can be very eye opening. Yes. Yes. All right, welcome back, Monica. Appreciate it. But yeah, like just really just sit back and focus and plan and write your ideas down and just really attack life. This is a perfect time to do that. Just don't feel like you're not in a position right now to make the best of the things you got going on and what you can possibly do going forward. Like right now is you because this is something that I've noticed. Like, okay, obviously this sucks, being trapped in the house, but this is some of the most sleep I've had in a long time. This is some of the most family time I've had with my kids, and my wife, in a long time. And I appreciate it. Oh man, it feels so good. Now I'm in a position where right now I'm just kind of like a dog if you ever caught a car. He like you don't really know what to do with it. And I don't exactly know what to do with myself a lot of the time. And I'm still trying to, get through it. But yeah, it's a certain combination of just things that I'm just not used to, and I'm trying to figure it all out. But that's the goal. And right now, I'm gonna really lean into my comedy. That's why I'm sitting here. I'm like, you know what? Let me start the comedy page because I was thinking about not doing it. And then I'm gonna be honest with you, I had this page right. The page that I just opened up and turned my comedy page. It's a page I had for a long time. I barely used it. At one point, I was just using it to dump internet videos I found on there when I had my website. But now I'm like, I'm gonna actually use this as a good channel, and I'm gonna put my heart and soul into my comedy and just trying to put out the best, most funny, most entertaining stuff to people, and hopefully it'll take off. Hopefully, I got a bunch of support from the XJW community, so if you guys could, if you could just head on over there, I put it in the comment section, the YouTube channel, Jay's Comedy Corner. Please go there and subscribe if you can. I'd appreciate it so much if you could. And when you get back, let me know. Let me know in the comment section that you subscribed. That'd be cool. Anyway, So what y'all talking about, man? What y'all been up to during this entire quarantine? Like, what have you gotten that you're like kind of happy you gotten that you've learned from this quarantine that you're kind of happy you learned? You know, like I just told you what I enjoyed. What about you guys? Come on, let me know in the comments what you guys have like taken from this entire situation. Definitely appreciate being able to take time doing whatever in the house though. You know. I don't want to get outside and do whatever, but this works. This definitely works. I've been getting the best sleep. Like I think I've been getting too much sleep. Like to the fact when, like to the point where I'm waking up at like 7:37. You know how late that is for me. Like whenever this quarantine is lifted, our sleep schedule is gonna be whack. I mean, it's gonna be so off. Like nobody's gonna be able to get up at normal times no more. You think we can get up on like we had a schedule every morning? Pop, 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 pop. Okay, you do this, you do that. Like I'm gonna be forgetting stuff. I might forget a kid at school. I'm definitely gonna forget homework assignments and books. Actually, you know, they said they close Illinois schools for the rest of the year. Like that ain't happening. They ain't opening up the schools no more. So that might not be a problem, but right now, oh my God, I'm so off when it comes to like just the schedule. You know, I feel like we've been doing this for like years. It's not even like a month and a half on this thing. But maybe it's been 2 months. I don't know, but I literally lose track of days. I don't know what time it is. Sometimes I forget whether or not I wash my ass or not. Like it's hot. It's hot. I woke up the other day. I'm like, did I wash up today? Huh, guess not. Like it's been rough. It's been one of those things that I will never forget. This is definitely a time in life that I can 100% say I've never experienced anything like this, and I will never forget it. It's pretty incredible. Please put the link in the description box. Like, huh? I can do that, can I? There is a way to do that. I put it up in the comment section, but there's got to be a way to put it in the description box while I'm talking. Can I do that? I don't know if I can do that. They're not letting me do that, but I'll put it in the comment section again. How about that? Does that work? Can you click on it? I don't know if you can click on it, but you can copy and paste it, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I posted it again. Yeah, yeah. Go there and check it out, you guys. Jay's Comedy Corner. I really appreciate all the love and support. But only like I say, I'm not the funniest dude in the world. So if you want to, if you don't find me funny, dude, don't even trip. It's just fine. But if you do like my comedy and you do like my little silly antics, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. Whoa! I got I just got like 20 new subscribers. You guys are the best. I swear, man. You guys are truly the best. I was hoping I'd get like at least 100 new subscribers today. And y'all almost got me there. I was at 4 something this morning when I started, but here we go. We are doing good. We are rocking. So anyway, what y'all doing? What y'all listening to on the radio? What y'all watching on TV? Anything good on Netflix I should check out? I already been watching the Tiger King. I started watching the Chicago Bulls dynasty. Well, the Last Dance. Oh man, that was so good. It's only been 2 episodes so far, but oh my god, these other ones I know they're gonna be so good. Maybe after the show. What's after the show? What's coming after the show? Am I late? I probably wasn't paying attention and I missed something. What did I miss? But yeah, okay. So I forgot to tell you, with the new channel, uh, I haven't posted a new video yet, but I'm gonna be posting a lot of new videos coming up really soon. And yeah, man, I'm telling you, I cannot wait to record this comedy special. Like, of course, I'm nervous, but at the same time, I know once I get up there and I start, the nerves just kind of go away. This is more or less trying to remember 1 hour's worth of material. That, ladies and gentlemen, is tough because I can't remember that I put the freaking pot on the stove and unless it started like blowing the steam out. That's the only time I remember. You don't know how many times my wife came and got on my she came and got on my case. Jay, you left the damn pot on the stove with the fire on, man. What's wrong with you? I got a horrible memory. But other than that, man, I think it's gonna go well. I'm excited about it because it's one of those things that make me laugh. You know what I mean? Like when I look at my jokes and stuff, like, you know, they're funny to me. I hope they're funny to everybody. But a lot of stuff that I find funny, the reason I became a comedian is because I feel like the stuff that I find funny, usually other people find funny. So yes, you know what I'm saying? Like I really enjoy like doing dumb stuff, making people laugh, and coming up with crazy concepts. And yeah, man, I can't wait. I can't wait to film this. This is gonna be so fun. I absolutely can't wait to do it. But I've been looking at the. Yeah, I'm waiting for the shoe to drop with Watchtower. You know, like man, it's just so much going on. I was watching a video that somebody posted on Twitter, and the guy on the video, Jehovah Witness, was saying that he was pointing out the problems with loving yourself. Let me say that again. I don't know if the people in the back heard me. You heard me in the back? Okay, let me say that again. He was pointing out the problem with loving yourself. Loving yourself is a problem in this organization. I'm gonna make a video about it. Probably, I don't know, probably tomorrow. I'm gonna try to make a video about it for this channel. I gotta make videos for two channels now. But I'm definitely gonna make a video about it. And you posting the link to the other channel. Discriminating about that culture. Oh, okay. I got you. But oh man, see, I told you my memory sucks. Just that quick forgot what the hell I was talking about. But the video I'm gonna do tomorrow, just talking about how can you tell anybody not to love themselves? Like, how do you really gotta know that you got people under your thumb to be able to confidently sit and tell them that they shouldn't love themselves and they shouldn't. That's Jehovah's love you've given to yourself. Why are you giving that love to yourself when you should be giving it to Jehovah? Man, look at here, man. Man, look at here, man. Look at here, man. Look at here, man. Let me keep it a buck with you. You can't tell no grown person who they can and cannot love, especially themselves. Like, where do you guys even come from? And this guy wasn't even like no governing body member. He was like a regular dude, like a regular Jehovah's Witness. I'm like, bro, you and your stupid suit and your stupid haircut need to go sit down somewhere. Oh my God, you just don't know the freedom from not being in that. Like, it's so healthy to not be a Jehovah's Witness. I'm gonna say that again. It is so healthy to not be a Jehovah's Witness. It's so good for you. It's the freaking kale of apostasy. Like to be an apostate and you were once a Jehovah's Witness. Oh, it's so healthy. It's healthy for your mental, your physical, your emotional. But you got to be all the way out though. You can't be pony, physically out, mentally in. You got to be out. Like actually, if I'm being honest, I would say somebody who's pony is probably the least healthiest of all. Because I remember for a while I was pony. Um, I wasn't attending the meetings, and I didn't. Once again, I didn't like the religion. Oh wow, Woody, I, thank you. I appreciate the $3. I really do. Woody Glendale, I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Um, but yeah, like I remember when I was first dating my wife, and I was telling her that explaining the religion to her. I wasn't trying to get her to join it because, like I said, I'm like, nah, you good. I like you the way you are. I don't need you to be messing with that crazy stuff. But I was trying to explain to her the sense that it made, and like the, how lucky I was to be in it, coming from the neighborhood. I could have died or whatever. You know how you do with Pmo. I mean not Pmo, but Po me. And I just remember thinking the reason that I was Po me was because I wasn't worthy. I wasn't worthy of God's love. I wasn't worthy of God's attention and His grace. And I was gonna die, so I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna live my life and just do the best I can to be happy, and that's it. Boom. That's what I'm gonna do. And you know what? That was terrible. Not only was that terrible, that was dumb. Oh, that was so dumb. Like it was unhealthy. It was so detrimental to me. Like my mental health was taking a hell of a beating from that. A hell of a beating. Like to just sit there and tell myself I'm not good enough. To look in the mirror and say you're not good enough. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I wasn't broke. I wasn't having a hard time. But mentally, I was telling myself I was not good enough. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's not healthy. And it actually took me, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm still not all the way there yet. I'm not all the way recovered by any means. I don't know if I'll ever get to 100% completely recovered like that. I was born in, like, I mean, it's stuff that I probably don't even know that I'm indoctrinated with. You know what I mean? So the point is not trying to get 100% recovered. It's just basically trying to recognize where you're weak at and fixing that. Because, like I say, they really, like in this talk, this man was really telling them, don't love yourself. Like, what are you doing? That's a punishment. That's a penalty. You get penalized for loving yourself. Really? And that's what they want their people at because, and I've explained this in videos before, that's exactly what they want you at. They want you in a position to where as you look at yourself and you're like, you know what? I'm nothing without God. I'm nothing without this organization because when you get to the point to whereas you're saying that you're nothing without God, you have to realize you're saying this thinking about a God that's in heaven, but what you don't realize is a long time ago they replaced Jehovah with themselves. So whenever you're saying I can't do this without God, or I need God, I can't do this without God, you're saying you can't do it without the governing body. You can't do it without the organization. Because if you just look and listen, they'll tell you they replaced themselves with God. Hey, yeah, come build this facility for us. Actually, no, come build this facility for Jehovah. Come on down here, Jehovah needs you. Like, hold on, Jehovah needs me to build something? Are you kidding me? Apparently, he built the entire universe, Earth, and everything else, but he needs little old me to come construct something for him? Are you kidding me? Like, you got to really pay attention to this stuff, man, because it's important. Yes, very healthy. If I was still in, my ex-wife would ask me to prepare the meetings. Oh, prepare for the meetings. Oh, it's so gross. Maybe self-love leads to Watchtower's version of self-abuse. Facts. In more ways than one. Yeah, that's the type of self-abuse that I'm actually okay with. I'd give you money, but I'm using my boyfriend's account. Well, he can give me money. Tell him it's for a good cause. No, I'm just kidding. Don't get no trouble, Jane. You better scrub your history if he's JW. You're gonna be tripping. Like, Jane, what was you looking at? It was guy up in there bashing with him. What do you mean, not healthy? The truth is responsible for my deep love of gin and toxic. Oh, tonic. I said toxic. Gin and tonic. Winning That's a good point, though. I'm saying that. I knew some Jehovah Witnesses, and you know what they did? They drunk. When I tell you, I know some Jehovah Witnesses who could throw it back. I mean, they love drinking, and I don't think it's all like it comes with the territory because a lot of the gatherings I went to, I went to like double life squad parties. You know what I'm saying? Or like the people that were majority double life squad members like me, and they was wild, but it was so much liquor. Like everybody brought a bottle. Everybody brought a bottle. Like that's what you do. You go into a party. You even if you don't bring food, some people brought food. You know, they gonna act like it wasn't food there. It was a lot of food there most of the time, but usually bottles, bottle. Like you didn't. You was gonna leave drunk. You know what I mean? Like it's been so many times I was hanging out with JWs and we was just getting tore up. You know what I mean? So yeah, you ain't lying about that gin and tonic, boy. They drank good. When you're done working for free, they tell you Jehovah will bless your efforts, but it's still not enough. That's a fact. You know what I always found crazy about that is that somebody could be a Jehovah Witness their entire life, serve faithfully, do everything right, do everything right. But the moment you leave the organization, let's just say just overnight, you just abruptly just leave, right? Somebody who's a devout, hardcore, out of field service every time, book studies. I want to go to Bethel, deepest Jehovah Witness you can think of. If for some reason overnight they just left, if somebody would try to talk to them, they would not ask why they left. They would simply refuse to bring it up because they know for a fact that, oh, this person gonna stumble me if I ask the question. I'm not smart enough to fight them off. You know, Jehovah's wicked system of things and those flaming arrows. Yeah, take me out, right? Like, no, you should ask the question. Whenever you have a question and you need the answer, you ask the question. But they beat it in Jehovah's Witnesses' head. Don't you ask that question. Don't you figure out why that person left? I know you're curious. Don't be curious. Why you curious for? Are you curious George or something? You're trying to be a monkey or something? Nah, but they seriously like they bash that. Oh no, they don't. No, not at all. But yeah, man, I seriously could go all night just pointing out the flaws in the organization. It's so crazy. And yeah, I got robbed of my childhood. I got robbed of my father. I got robbed of a bunch of stuff. But now I'm a comedian and I have a new comedy channel. I don't know if all new people that's in here now heard about it, but if you can, go to my comedy channel, which is Jay's Comedy Corner, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. You know what? I'm gonna put it in the comment section right now. If you're in the comment section, look for it because I'm writing it right now. I'm writing it again. I've done it before. I'm gonna do it again. YouTube.com/J with an S Comedy Corner. Look how fast I can type. Boy, I should be a professional typer. That's a lie. No, I shouldn't. I found my calling. It is not typing at all. Hey, Jay, greetings from Mexico. What's up, Elder? Really so? Oh man, I'm not good at reading English names, so I'm definitely not good. But what's up, man? I'm glad you're here, brother from Mexico, man. I appreciate it. When you're done, yeah, you're right about the cult control. And when you're born to leave, there's always a big amount of PTSD. Still fighting that, boy. That post-traumatic stress disorder, boy, it is real. That's the way I went to in 2014. And they were in country clubs and open bars. All the elders were the first ones drinking, and they would make fun of brothers that didn't drink. And then this is the thing. They have the nerve to be like, "Oh yeah, I drink, but I don't get drunk." Are you kidding me? Those words don't even go together. And I see how these brothers drink, man. They pretend like they ain't getting drunk, but man, them brothers be toe up from the flow up, like for real, for real. I done seen it firsthand. The most spiritual brothers you could think of. Whenever we went to like some type of party or anything like that, man, people was there drinking so much. And I sometimes just really in my head, just because I've been out of the organization for so long that I can literally just see their exact and entire plan. You know what I mean? Like from the very beginning. Just stick with me, all right? This may take a while. So I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent, but this is how it works. Okay? So okay, you have a JW, right? Born in, little bitty JW. And when they're growing up, of course, they can't have any friends who aren't JW. And this is way before they get baptized, by the way. So that shouldn't even be okay. But I remember being told by my father, for me and my household, we're going to serve Jehovah. Hey, I'm 8 years old. You're going to kind of force me to do it, but whatever. But anyway, so you're indoctrinated. You can't have any friends that aren't Jehovah Witnesses. So this is the life you're used to. Just hanging everything about your life is inside of the organization. All right. When you become a teenager, that's where the pressure really comes in. When your brain's not fully functioning and you're making probably the worst decisions in your life, that's usually when they want you to get this. Well, when they want you to get this stuff. When they want you to get baptized, they want you to get baptized a little bit before, like right when you leave in grammar school, right before high school, because in my mind, and this is, you can take it or leave it, but most people in high school, that's when they usually get disfellowship for the first time. When you first leave high school or somewhere around your young adulthood, when you're trying to figure yourself out, you're learning about yourself, you're learning about your body, that's when people usually get in trouble spiritually and get disfellowship. And you know why. Now, that's on purpose, I think. I think that's done basically to give you the fear because basically you've been in trouble once all your life. You've never been without them. So now that you got to live without them and you got to figure out what you're going to do. Oh, you're disfellowship. You can't talk to nobody. All the people that you've ever known and all the scary worldly people, like you have to depend on the scary worldly people now because all your family and friends, they don't want nothing to do with you. You're disfellowship. And that's a very, very scary thing for a young person to have to deal with. So you do what you got to do to come back. And once you come back, you remember that and you have that in your head, that fear of what'll happen if you ever leave again. And they try to get you to never come back. Now that we got that out the way, we got to look at something that I seen Brother Let say on the video. Mr. Stephen Let, the governing body member. He said that the majority of the money that they get to keep the organization afloat comes from their members. Just think about that for a second. They're profiting off their members. Their members are their cash cow. So if that's the case, you will constantly need to not only keep the members you have and get every dollar out of them, but possibly get more members. Now, we know you're not going to go out and preach and get more members because even if somebody's interested, the moment they get home and they look them up on YouTube or they look them up on the internet, excuse me, you're going to instantly find out several reasons why you shouldn't join. So that's not the best way to get people in. So how do you get people in? So okay, we go back to the teenager who was disfellowship, right? And who's now back who don't want to get in no more trouble. The next thing that happens is that you're at the age now where you still want to get some, but you know what happens if you do. So you get married way too young, way too young to get married. It's like the first person you meet who in normal circumstances, you probably would have dated for a while, then broke up eventually, grew apart or whatever. But because you're a Jehovah's Witness, you marry that person. Oh, that's a terrible idea. But people do it. So now you got two people that's married, that's young, and they just want to bang each other, and they do it, and 9 times out of 10, baby. Baby comes, and these two spiritual people who are both scared of getting disfellowshipped again or scared of disappointing Jehovah or whatever, and they got their hormones going crazy, they have a baby. And they're going to make sure that their baby was raised the same way they were. That's how all humans do. We transfer on to the next generation what we have on us. So now, if the baby is inside the organization, it happens all over again. The indoctrination, there you go. And now they've grown their organization. And people have more than one kid. People got two or three or four kids or whatever, you know? And this is how the organization grows. These kids grow up and they do the same thing to their kids, and they take that money and they give it to the organization, and they profit. They profit off of people's misery and self abuse and mental like problems or whatever. They profit off of it, and that's how they do. Now, also because I remember I was talking to somebody because I was telling them that I was an atheist, and they were like, "Why would you be an atheist and whatnot?" And my simple thing is that if God knows this organization is doing the things that it's doing, that's one thing. That's, okay. You see somebody doing something bad, whatever. That's not my problem. You can ignore it, whatever, free will, right? But if somebody's doing it in your name, somebody saying, "Hey, God told me to do this." First off, the fact that they could use His name, they could use His book, they could make up pictures of Him and use His stories to hurt, kill, and just rob and take from other people. Yo, I can't believe in you, Sam. I can't believe in that God. No, I'm sorry. I can't do it because it doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense at all. No, I'm not tipsy. I'm just tired. No, I'm not that tired, but I am excited because I don't know if I told you guys yet. I don't know if you heard, but I have a new comedy channel, and that's part of the reason I'm even doing this thing so everybody could. Oh man, Andy, appreciate it, bro. Too man, thank you. Every little bit counts. I'm still collecting donations for my comedy special because I'm in a hole right now, man. This doggone coronavirus is slowing up the money, man. I can't do that. I can't move around and get no money. But I appreciate it, man. Andy, Mackie, man, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it so much. And if you could also go to my YouTube channel, to my comedy channel, uh, Jay's Comedy Corner. I put it in the comments, so you can find it. It should be right there. It should be easy to find. Go over there and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. But yeah, back to the whole Jehovah's Witness picture. So okay, now you have people inside of this organization, right? And what they do is, oh man, another $2. Appreciate it, Andy. Appreciate it, man. Andy, man, I appreciate it. Uh, okay, so now you have two people inside the organization, and these two people they have a baby, and now the baby's inside the organization. Everybody's growing up. How do you keep these people in this organization? How can you get these people to do the stuff that you need them to do? Well, earlier you already put the fear in them by showing them that you're willing and able to take everything and everybody out of their life from them. And that installs a pretty decent fear in a human being. But also, when you're a Jehovah Witness, they have you investing in an organization. They have you investing your time, your energy, your youth, your strength, your family members, your friendships, your opportunities, your education, your mental well-being. Like you are constantly, daily, always giving it to the organization, and you give so much. You give so much of yourself and everything about you, your very essence. You give so much to this organization that after a while, they can't be wrong. You refuse to believe that they're wrong. You refuse to believe. that you spent all this time, energy, money, effort, children, family, and opportunity for nothing. You refuse to believe it. And that's the way they keep you in. And it's ingenious. I would have never thought of that. To just constantly have a person give, because once you get later on in life and you done probably done cut off several family members, you know what I mean? You done advise certain people to die on the like refusing blood transfusions. Like you've done the worst things in the world in the name of God. How can you then one day just be like, what? Wow, looks like I was wrong about all that stuff. No, that is not how that works. You're so messed up. You're so hurt. You've given so much that you refuse to believe that you wasted all that. You refuse to believe it, and that's how they keep people in. That's another way that they keep people in. They've made you invest so much into them that after a while, no, I can't be wrong. I don't want to listen to you because I don't want you to be right. Not only do you like demonize, because somebody actually pointed this out to me the other day. Um, your little bit of money, crazy. Somebody pointed out about in the Bible it says to test everything, test everything. Make the truth your own. Search for the truth as if it was hidden treasure. The Jehovah Witnesses have zero problem going against that scripture. Zero. Like, I don't care what that scripture says. You're not going to test everything. You're not going to look up different and certain things on the internet. You're not going to contact and talk to any ex members of the Jehovah Witness organization. No, you're going to get your information from one place, us, and wherever we tell you can get information from. You're going to read the books we produce, and you're going to listen to us and us only. And if you go against us in any way, form, or fashion, we don't care if it's with good reason or if you have logical reason as to why you're doing it. We don't care about that. We're going to still say, hey, you're an apostate. We're going to kick you out. And we don't care what scripture you bring us to balance what you're saying. And yes, there probably are some good scriptures. We don't care. See, this is the thing. This is how you know when an organization is no longer seeking truth and trying to be part of what God wants them to be. Whenever they just start to straight up just disregard the Bible, like the Bible is an afterthought. Like it says, do not judge if you don't want to be judged, right? They have an entire secret book of laws. Listen, if you don't know about the Shepherding the Flock book, it's a secret book that the elders use, and it basically has their entire playbook in there. The what is disfellowshipping worthy, what's not disfellowshippable, everything you need to know is in there. Man, Andy, you keep giving me all your money, man. I feel like a stripper. I'm messing with you, Andy. I'm messing with you. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I can't find Jay's Comedy Corner. I got you, bro. Check it out. It's in the comedy section. I mean, it's in the comment section right now. I got you, bro. YouTube.com/Jay's with an S Comedy Corner. Boom. Just copy and paste, bro. Copy and paste. So maybe Andy is tipsy. Hey Andy, man, whatever you drinking, baby, let me know. I'm trying to get like you, man. Trying to get like you. But but yeah, man, like this organization really it does a number on you. It does. And even if you are able to be, lucky enough to get out, it's very seldom that you get out, your entire family and all your friends get out. And there's so many people who are still brainwashed, and they don't know which way is up. But It ain't about knowing which way is up now. Now it's about you getting yourself in the best position to just be happy, you know? Because I don't know if you noticed, in that organization, they do have happiness, all right? But it's not a real happiness. It's the word happy. It's not actual the definition of happiness, you know. And they do that. They're very good at that. Like taking a word and associating it with something else. Okay? Like they're all cult members. They're all cult members. But instead of calling each other cult members, they call each other brother and sister. Because even if you don't get it on like a surface level, underneath, if you call somebody your brother enough, if you call somebody your sister enough, you connect with them on a different level. It's not on purpose. It's something that's done like subconsciously. Like you just been calling somebody your sister or your brother. It does something. It gives you a connection with them, you know. And this is done on purpose. And it is 420. I forgot all about that. Oh, Andy high as hell. Oh, Andy, you been smoking, man. You gave me enough money to go get me a dime bag right now, too. Hmm. Nah, but seriously, they do a number on you mentally, and whenever you get to the point where you can just see how they use the words that they use, like okay, the truth. It's obviously not the truth, but they call it by name the truth. Fade to black. Oh man, I'm getting money now, man. Thank you so much. Yo, y'all gonna pay for this comedy special y'all sell tonight. Oh man, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, everybody. For anybody who donate, I appreciate it very much. And please also don't forget to subscribe to my new channel, Jay's Comedy Corner. Thank you very much, everybody. The fade back to life specifically. Thank you very, very much. And but yeah, the words that the Jehovah Witnesses use, man, they'll take simple words, like I said, like I was saying, the truth when it's obviously not the truth. But when you get to calling it the truth, when you get to referring to it as the truth, people that don't know will automatically be like, wow, you know, this dude is devout. Even if you bashing them, if you're using the word the truth, they're like, well, you must not hate them too much. You still call them the truth. You know what I mean? Like, the words are powerful. Those words that they choose to do certain things, it's powerful. And it usually means the opposite of whatever the word usually means. For instance, to hold the mics in the Kingdom Hall, to be in charge of the sound system, to do all these other things in the organization, they call that a privilege. I call it free labor, but according to the organization, it's a privilege to work for free. I'm new to that. I've never been privileged to work for free. It's like I don't think the slaves were like, oh wow, you know, it's a privilege to be out here getting beat with these whips and chains and stuff. You know, it's a privilege. No, that's not how that works at all. But it is worth noting that if you can just get a grip on the stuff that they do. If you could just see it, because this is the thing, you don't see it from the inside. Anybody who goes up to an XJW and say, yo, you don't know what it is, you don't know what's going on, they have no damn idea what they're talking about. Because inside the organization and outside of the organization are two very, very, very different places. Inside the organization, your brain don't work at all. By design. They don't want you using your brain and critically thinking and challenging their authority and questions. No, that's not what they want at all. They want you to sit there in mind-numbingly bored fashion and just take in whatever they give. That sounded bad, but that's what they want. So if you can actually think and use your mind and actually look at certain things from a certain standpoint, you can it just all sounds different. Like I remember seeing like I'll be in Kingdom Hall, or I hear them give a talk, and I'm like, wow, that was some great points. That was really good. It makes sense. But now, if I ever like, 'cause, I'm an XJW activist. Like I see stuff all the time. I hear a ton of meetings and assembly talks, and now it's just like it's all so clear. It's clear to the point where I'm just like, how did I ever fall for this? You know what I'm saying? It's that clear, and I don't get it, but I understand. Now I'm like, okay, I see why this is so bad. I can see it just clearly. It's so clear. Like, how did I not realize this? But how are people still falling for it? Like, how can you argue certain things that they say? Like, if anybody ever came to me and told me, "Hey, what's wrong with you? You don't. What are you doing loving yourself?" Like, I'm just, boy, if you don't get out of my face immediately, I'm going to punch you in your neck. But back in the day, it was just normal talk, and so a lot of times went in one ear and out the other, but something got stuck up in there because I know, like most other people, I was as brainwashed as it could be, and it really took me not only leaving but being out for a while to realize exactly how bad they had me, you know. And no more though. Yeah, no more. And I hope it's the same for you. I hope you've gotten to the point to where you not only realize that they could never do that to you again, because once you wake up, you're woke, but also realize that your best days is ahead of you, not behind you, ahead of you. Now, my best days is going over there on that couch, trying to watch one episode of Netflix. Oh my God, I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep. I want to watch a movie tonight, but yeah, I'm tired, man. But before I go, let me read some of these comments. Blue pill or red pill? Exactly. They definitely want you to have because they definitely don't want you taking the pill that's gonna wake you up. They're like, no, let's just go back to sleep. Because even in the Matrix, if you remember, one guy he had the opportunity to wake up, and he was like, no, I think I want to stay asleep. I just want to have these good ass dreams, man. Let me stop because I drink too. Hell yeah, we be drinking good. Blue or red Kool Aid. I love the red Kool Aid. That was my favorite. My JW parents can't figure out how I get informed on the organization. I tell them I know more about it now than I ever did. Real research. And that's how it works. That's why it blows my mind that they even have the gall to tell people not to research, not to look at everything. Because people, if they were using their mind, it's like they would instantly hear that and say, what? What do you mean? I'm supposed to research everything. This is how you get confirmation. This is how the truth becomes the truth, not just what you told me is the truth. Like, it needs to be the actual truth. And the only way something can actually be the truth is if it's put under scrutiny and challenged completely. You know, like I don't know anybody who's going to challenge gravity. Like, oh, gravity don't exist, and I'll prove it. Everybody in the world will look at him like, okay. Joe Williams would be like, nah, don't look at him because he might mess around and prove it, and then what? You'll be a wicked gravity apostate. So, you get what I'm trying to say, right? I'm a little delirious now, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, you should be testing everything. Everything is a resource. Everything is a new way to, it's a pathway to the truth, you know? Don't let nobody narrow your vision or narrow your mind. You know what I mean? Nobody should be allowed to do that. And you shouldn't let, you know? I love the gravity argument. I thought it was silly. I just thought of it. It was, I don't know. When I got done saying it, it didn't make sense. So I'm like, okay, I think I'm losing it here. I may be losing it. Past my bedtime. It's past my time of decent, like well put together thought stuff like that. After a certain hour, my brain just goes. But anyway, um, what time is it there? It's only 10:30, but well, 10:22. But I've been up for a while, and I went to our other property, and I was putting in a sink, and I fell. I fell pretty hard too, but nobody saw me, so it didn't count. Ain't that how that works? I mean, like my right butt cheek hurts, but I'm fine other than that. And like I said, nobody saw me, so it's all good. But anyway, I am about to get up out of here. And as always, it's great talking to you. Andy Mackey, man, I appreciate it so much for your support. Fade Back to Life, I appreciate your $5 support. Who else? Woody, I appreciate your $3 support. And just everybody, man. Just any and everybody who come out and just holler at me and talk to me, and, spend time with me. I would appreciate it if y'all would go over to my comedy channel and subscribe. It's Jay's Comedy Corner, and I'll be having some videos coming up soon. I'm going to be doing hopefully two videos tomorrow, a quick one for my comedy page and a longer one for my XJW page, talking about the video I was telling you about where the guy was telling you not to love yourself. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. And yeah, that's it, man. As I always sign off, I just try to leave on a good note. I hope y'all are out there moving forward. You know what I'm saying? No more standing still. From now on, we know what our goals are, and if we don't know, we're taking the time and energy to figure out what it is, and we're going to go forward toward those ideas, and we're going to live the best life possible because life is short, but it's even shorter when you're next to AW. And on that note, let's be happy. Let's enjoy the rest of this quarantine. Let's sleep like we ain't gonna get no more sleep because we don't know how long we're gonna be able to sleep this good. We're gonna enjoy our family and friends. And yeah, man, let's keep this going. This is your boy Jay the Comedian. I hope y'all having a great night. Sleep good, and I will talk to y'all crazy and later. Deuces. Love you, man. Love you, Andy.